Alright, hey guys, PseudoHD here, and welcome to another gameplay commentary. Today we're playing Black Ops 1 on the map Nuketown, Domination, using the Famas dual mags. I'll put my class in the description so you guys can go ahead and read that. I also created a Twitter, so I'll also put that in the description. I'm mostly going to post updates, like whenever I upload a YouTube video and stuff like that. I'll put that on Twitter. And you guys can go ahead and follow, for the latest updates and stuff on my channel. So yeah, this gameplay though, I end up going 90 and 16, which is pretty decent. It's not my best score on Nuketown. I've gotten better scores than that on Nuketown. Unfortunately, I forgot to post them on my file share, so they're pretty much gone, not to be found anymore. But this is probably the best one that I have on my file share. My team we end up actually dominating at the end, which means like we got all 3 flags captured at the end. I'm not sure the final score of the other team. I think it was like 127, something like that. But we definitely end up getting like 200 for as far as score goes, because that's the maximum you can get in domination. But yeah, so today I wanted to talk about the next Xbox and Microsoft. Now, Microsoft announced that they're going to be revealing the next Xbox on May 21st. It says on their website you can watch it live on Xbox Live, which means it's going to be like live streamed through Xbox Live. Also Xbox.com, so you can watch it being live streamed on Xbox.com, like on your computer, and you can also watch it on Spike TV. Unfortunately I don't have Spike TV, so I'm not going to be able to watch it, and I'm going to be at school at 10 a.m. on May 21st, which it says 10 a.m. PDT, which I'm not sure what time zone that is, but I'm sure I'll still be in school when the reveal happens. So either way, I'll most likely end up watching YouTube videos on it, and I'll go ahead and search up some info on it, and I'll definitely make a commentary on the stuff that they talked about. So yeah. But I personally cannot wait to see what the next Xbox looks like, because the Xbox 360 it's a great machine. It's a great console, and even though it's not really reliable, it's never been. The newer Xboxes though, the Slim, they're a lot more reliable than the older ones, like the old white ones. But still, I feel like Microsoft can still do a lot better as far as reliability, because even the new Xbox Slim, it's still more unreliable than the PS3 and Wii. So I guess for that reason, I just kind of want to see change as far as build quality on the next Xbox. I want it to be up par with the PlayStation 3, which is probably the most reliable console. The Wii did have a share problems in the past, but the PS3 is probably the best and most reliable console of this generation. Of course, the online on the PS3 sucked, so that's the reason why I personally didn't get it. I just wanted the Xbox 360. So yeah, another thing, I don't want Microsoft to make this console like $700. I don't know if you guys remembered, but back when that Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, I think it was a PlayStation 3, that when it first got released, that thing was like $700, $700. And the reason why I'm saying this is because nobody in this economy can afford a $700 console right now. Like, nobody's ready to spend that much money on a console now. I'm not saying that's how much the next gen consoles are going to be. I hope they're not. But considering Microsoft and like how smart they are with marketing, I think it'll just end up being like maybe like $400 or $500 at starting price. Hopefully even less than that, because the maximum I'll pay for a new console will be like $600. Over that, I might not buy it when it first comes out. But yeah, it's most likely gonna end up being pretty cheap though when it first comes out. So yeah, another thing, the amount of space, like, I just wanted to talk about that. When you think about it, the PlayStation 2, let's just take the PlayStation 2 as example. This was back in 2001 when that thing first launched, and I don't know if you guys remember, but back then, having an 8 megabyte like memory card, like I still have mine, an 8 megabyte memory card was like the coolest thing you could get for the PS2. it was so awesome because you could store all of your saved games on it, and if you had a memory card for your PS2, you know, you were automatically awesome. You know, I remember I would go to sleepovers with some new friends, and I would have that PS2 memory card, and I'd be able to play all my games on my friend's console. But that was 8 megabytes. You know, the current gen consoles moved from 8, 10, you know, 15, 30 megabytes to gigabytes. You know, the lowest gigabytes you can get for the Xbox 360 is 4. And I mean, when the Xbox 360 first came out, it was actually 512 megabytes. You could get a memory card for it, and that was like the arcade, and that thing sucked. But you know, for the Slim, the lowest you can get is 4 gigs, and 4 gigs is amazing compared to just 8 megabytes on the PS2. So it just shows that the next gen consoles might have 5 you know, 5, 8, 10 terabytes. You know, you never know, because a 1 terabyte hard drive right now, a hard disk drive, 1 terabyte isn't very expensive. So it would be easy for Microsoft and Sony to be able to, it would also be very inexpensive for Microsoft and Sony to incorporate that much of a big hard drive into the next consoles, and maybe even like a 128 gigabyte SSD for some of them. I know it would be kind of hard because an SSD wouldn't really give an advantage if it's just for storage and stuff. I mean, I guess it would, but I don't know. I doubt they would put an SSD for the next consoles. I think it'll just be like a regular hard disk drive, just like the Xbox 360 and PS3. So yeah, enough with the the whole consoles thing. I also wanted to talk about the next Call of Duty game. So according to a site called thetechgame.com, which is the site that I saw this article on, it's most likely on every other gaming website. Apparently, Call of Duty, the next Call of Duty, is going to be revealed on May 1st. May 1st is actually Wednesday, so by the time you're watching this video, it's probably going to be tomorrow for you guys. So yeah, I personally cannot wait for this new Call of Duty to come out. Apparently, it's going to be called Call of Duty Ghost, which Call of Duty Ghost, I'm not a fan of that name. Like, I'd rather have them call it like Modern Warfare 4 or something. But they might change the name. I don't know. I hope they do though. I'm really looking forward to seeing just how different the next COD is gonna be, because this next COD game is probably gonna be on next gen consoles. It's not gonna be on Xbox 360 and PS3. It might like be like ported onto the current gen consoles, but it'll be built and made for next gen consoles. So I'm excited to see what type of stuff that Activision and Treyarch and Infinity Ward came up with this time with Call of Duty. You know, hopefully they made a new game engine for it. They improved, you know, the online experience, and I'm really hoping for dedicated servers, because I'm tired of always having like one host, and that one host is always doing better than everybody else, because the game always gives the host the best connection. So yeah, the game's coming to an end, unfortunately. So yeah, by the way, like I said though, I created a Twitter, so go ahead and follow that for the latest updates. And yeah, as you can see, the game, like I said, is coming to an end. I end up going 90 and 16, I think, but I'll put the score in the description. I'll also put my Twitter in the description. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe.